We have a manager named Tucci, and she wants to see if the number of years that a customer has been with us is the same or different, depending on whether or not you left the company. We're going to compare group 1, did not exit. It's also called churn. For them, we're going to need to know 3 pieces of information: their mean, their standard deviation, and their count. X bar 1 is their mean, sigma 1 is their standard deviation, and n1 is their count. Group 2 did exit. So these are people who left. We'll also need to know their mean, their standard deviation, and their count. All right, and then we do this formula. We're going to use XLSTAT to help us with this. So here is our data. We have tenure right here, it's column H. We'll click on XLSTAT, parametric test. And then this is a 2-sample test because we're going to compare 2 groups. All right, it asks us how our data is set up. We have 1 column for tenure. And then what are our sample identifiers? How do we know which group is which? And that is column N. That's 0 means you did not churn, 1 means you did churn. And our options here are that they are the same, right? So mean 1 minus mean 2 equals D when D is 0. See, D is 0 here. And our significance level, alpha, is the same. So we just hit OK. And it's given us this information to summarize for us. So the tenure, the number of years you've been with the company, if you are 0, the mean is 5.033. The standard deviation for this group is 2.88, and the count is 7,963. The group, if you did churn, group 2, their mean is 4.933. Their standard deviation is 2.9, and the count is 2,037. So I'm just copying this information. Now we need to know the Z value. And look down here, it tells us the Z value. It's calculated it for us. So the Z equals this. Now, the question is there evidence to suggest that the 2 groups are different? Well, our critical value is 1.96 and the observed value is 1.3. Since 1.3 is less than 1.96, there is not evidence to say that the null hypothesis is wrong. And if you look here under XLSTAT, it says 1 cannot reject the null hypothesis. Right there. And that's all we need to do. That's the answer.